That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah.
So little creates such power.
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was blue like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these mother.
Naoya Inoue is on another level right now. He's tearing through top-tier opponents like they don't even belong in the same division. It doesn't matter where a fighter comes from, how experienced they are, or how... And before long, they usually end up flat on the mat wondering what just happened.
The monster is multi-dimensional.
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body. But
He's a box people
I really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counter punch.
Do you think that's what he's gonna have to do against Fulton now?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you got to be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who they fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford. Who they fight?
It's almost like the guy was programmed in a lab to throw punches so fast and precise that by the time you blink, you're already trying to remember your last meal.
Do you still watch boxing now? You're still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, amazing fight.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality.
You could easily make the same argument for Terrence Crawford. No matter who steps into the ring with him, it feels like they're facing someone built specifically for boxing perfection. His punches come out with unbelievable speed and accuracy, and before opponents can even react, they're already hurt and struggling to stay focused while the fight slips away from them.
Naoya started on his career. He started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we got to look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores knew him because the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting more powerful. Then he fought Nonito Donaire.
Naoya Inoue faces off with Nonito Donaire. Both men exchanging.
Whoa.
They had an all-time great fight.
Well, they go toe-to-toe to the final bell. Smiles all round. Naoya, the monster!
That's when Inoue got on the minds of not just hardcore fans, but boxing fans.
And then it's absolutely incredible what Inoue's done. Undisputed champion, all 4 belts at bantamweight, became an undisputed champion at super bantamweight. That is rarefied air.
Not long ago, Manny Pacquiao said Naoya Inoue is his favorite active boxer. And considering Pacquiao's legendary career, that says a lot. Having shared the ring with some of the sport's biggest names, Manny knows greatness when he sees it. He praised Inoue for his incredible power, hand speed, and polished technique, qualities that once made Pacquiao himself a global superstar. For a boxing icon like Manny to give that level of respect, it speaks volumes about Inoue's talent.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard to get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was.
Inoue is more than just a great boxer. He's a nightmare matchup for anyone across the ring from him. His power becomes even more dangerous because of how fast and precise he is. He finds openings instantly, attacks before opponents can react, and moves so quickly that fighters are constantly a step behind while punches land from angles they never saw coming.
Monster. Oof. That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, him
Who the hell fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, a monster.
You know, Inoue. Inoue deserve to be in the power pound? Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing you're supposed to. You're supposed to take from the greats.
Former world champion Chris Algieri also named Inoue as his favorite fighter today, praising his elite skill set, knockout power, and technical mastery. He pointed to Inoue's ability to dominate in multiple divisions, along with the speed, precision, and ring IQ that separate him from the rest of boxing. According to Algieri, Inoue's consistency and overall talent make him one of the sport's standout stars. And when people call him the monster, there's a reason for it. Many opponents leave the ring completely broken after facing him.
Oh, nice jab photo. There it is. Didn't say that. Yep. Oh! This guy's celebrating already. Oh, you on him, bro. He's gonna put it on him, bro. He's gonna put him on. Oh, man. Oh, keep going. Oh, little short left too at the end.
Mayweather also showed major respect for Naoya Inoue, describing him as an incredible fighter. The boxing icon praised Inoue's outstanding ability, explosive power, and overall performance in the ring. Known for his high standards and deep understanding of boxing technique, Mayweather rarely hands out compliments without reason. His praise reflects just how dominant Inoue has become across different weight divisions and further proves why the 31-year-old is viewed as one of boxing's top talents today. When someone like Mayweather speaks that highly of a fighter, it carries real weight in the sport.
That's probably my dream fight.
Do you have people you look at like, I want that fight, or is it just, or you just like whatever, whatever comes?
I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys like one day I think about like, oh, one day I'm gonna be like at the top and I'm gonna have to go with him. I'll say that's probably my dream fight eventually. One day, maybe at 26 or 30 with Inoue.
I like what's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like man. But I think I'll be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'll be too big for him. Yeah. But that fight would be like,
it's like a dream fight.
Yeah, facts.
The other thing is we could forget how Inoue has stepped up in weight, right? You know, he's coming up pretty high for a guy where he started. So here he is, a favorite in the fight. Everybody assumes he's going to win. Tapales is certainly a good fighter in that weight division. Wasn't the biggest name, but he did get himself a title and won in an upset. So it's easy for us to forget that Inoue has come so far up in weight. But the fact that he can be dominant in a win, even though, as we said, Tapales had a few good moments, is extraordinary to say about Inoue. Because this guy he could be a generational fighter when you think.
Max Holloway recently gave his thoughts on Naoya Inoue's incredible talent, and the UFC star had nothing but respect for what he saw. Known for being one of MMA's most skilled fighters himself, Holloway praised Inoue's sharp technique, devastating punching power, and complete control inside the ring. He specifically pointed to the Japanese star's accuracy, speed, and ability to adapt, qualities that continue to separate Inoue from the rest of the boxing world.
Naoya, before he became I teach him in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. And Naoya, if he's thinking to moving up in the weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his work.
I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. You know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
Man, tell him come up and fight me then.
Would you go to Japan?
I would definitely love. I ain't gonna set myself up. We'll see if the negotiations happen.
Right.
But yeah, tell him come up and fight me. I love to fight. Anyway, he a hell of a fighter. I think honestly, he's probably one of the fighters I've been watching the most lately. So I give him his credit for his skills, his speed, his power, everything is tremendous. But I think he just
Inoue's defense is just as dangerous as his offense. He doesn't rely on flashy movement. Instead, he slips punches subtly while staying in range to counter immediately. His footwork keeps him perfectly positioned to attack or reset, almost like he's reading exchanges before they happen. Every small mistake from his opponent is quickly punished.
Naoya gets knocked down in the first round, and I said, "Whoa!" But he kept it together. He it was like he was surviving, fighting back, and being defensive, like simultaneously, which I thought was very impressive. You get a mixture of, it's usually like one of the three. You got somebody who's trying to hold on and hang on and move, or you get somebody who don't know better and just trying to fight back. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you get the guy who's just straight defense and, you know, let me get through this round. He seemed to do a little bit of all three, which I thought was very impressive. And you know, understanding Neri to have he came into the game in the US when he debuted out here. He came in out here having known to have some crazy power.
One minute. Really hard to hit, bro.
And lastly, Mike, do you think the winner, did you see the monster Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you think he's the best pound for pound, or the winner of this fight is the best fighter in the world?
Japanese fighter is the best fighter in the world.
Mike,
For my opinion on it, I'm nobody, but I think he's the best fighter.
Mike, the idea's been thrown out there for him to move up to 130 to fight Gervonta Davis down the line. Could you see that fight happening?
Yeah, listen, Tim, how much he wants to move? He's 122 now, right?
He's 122. He'd be going to 135.
Why don't they fight 132, something like that? Ultimately, yeah.
Inoue's adaptability is another reason he stands out. He doesn't rely on a single approach. If an opponent pressures him, he adjusts instantly and responds with sharp efficiency. He can shift styles mid-fight, which is rare at his level, and quickly take control of the rhythm.
This is the monster, hailed as the pound-for-pound greatest boxer on the planet. But you probably haven't heard of him, and that's because he's Japanese, but let me explain. So he's called the monster because he's vicious, and 90% of his fights end in knockout. The kid comes in out of nowhere, winning fight after fight, belt after belt, in spectacular fashion. The boxing organization is like, yo, people gotta see this. So the boxing organization holds a big tournament with all the bad boy fighters. Now I want you to pay special attention to this man right here, Rodriguez. See, Rodriguez and Inoue, the monster, are set to fight in the first round, but before it goes down, Inoue's trainer starts taking pictures of Rodriguez's camp. Rodriguez's trainer doesn't like that, so he gets in his...
Inoue's mental strength is elite. He doesn't get rattled, stays calm under pressure, and often responds to being hit with even greater intensity. Trash talk and mind games don't affect him. He remains focused and composed throughout. His true danger comes from that combination of skill and unshakable calm in the chaos of a fight.
What did y'all do to make him this mad? They said, he said, matter of fact, hold on, stop. Who are all these people? He said, Rodriguez, all these people came to see you fight. You in a fight? He said, I'm in a fight? I must got a CTE. Y'all gotta take me out. I'm done. He's literally on his hands and knees, shaking his head to his coach going, I can't do it. His coach said, get your ass. He said, no. They said, no. He gets up, he puts him right back down. He looks at the ref and says, you fight him. They stop the fight. Inoue go, come on, just one more round. Rodriguez go, oh, no. You got it, big dog. Congratulations. The monster then goes on to face Donaire for the title and he wins. But I do want to note that Donaire did not go down easily and this was voted.
WBC and WBO champion Stephen Fulton has been closely observing Naoya Inoue's rise through multiple weight divisions and sees his success as completely legitimate, not a fluke. He's especially impressed by Inoue's rare combination of blistering speed and knockout power, which makes him a serious threat to anyone in the super bantamweight division. And while Fulton knows a fight with him would be an extremely tough challenge, he also recognizes it as the kind of high-level test that defines true champions.
The monster smokes everybody, but like I told you, he's Japanese. One, Japanese people tend to have smaller builds. People like seeing bigger folks fight, more knockouts, but he knocks everybody out, so you would assume everybody wants to see him. But two, it's his culture. Japanese people pride themselves in humbleness. People usually want to see flashy, so that's what gets broadcast. It's that you know what you got to do, right? You need to gain more weight and you need to go to America. Americans said, you're not bringing all that over here. He said, bet. So he comes in and demolishes everyone in America, except for Fulton, the boxing world's last.
His coach tried to encourage him to keep going, but he refused, and every time he got back up, he was sent right back down again. At one point, he even looked toward the referee as if to question the situation before the fight was finally stopped. The crowd wanted more, asking for another round, but the decision was made. After that, the fighter moved on to face Donaire for the title, where he secured a win, though Donaire pushed him hard in what ended up being recognized as a Fight of the Year performance. Nonito Donaire praised Naoya Inoue after their 2019 Fight of the Year clash, despite losing a close battle. He highlighted Inoue's rare mix of speed, accuracy, and power, saying his punches felt different from other hard hitters he had faced. Donaire also respected Inoue's technique and toughness, calling him one of the most difficult opponents of his career.